but for the good of our children. To answer the question, are our children learning? The people who have remained here, especially those who would even have other things to do, I can see the commitment in them to answer that question. Are our children learning? It pains me so much to see our children not learning, and yet we are there. That's why when I have my discussions on this, I always ask myself, what have I done? I don't want to talk about other people because I know I have my responsibilities that I am supposed to play. But did I play the way I should have? That has caused these results. That has always been my challenge.
Everybody will listen to, and that is Kaka. Comes to the clan. So this clan has a lot of ways. If we can make use of this clan, and they have a component in Chekma Megi of if they can have in their bylaw component of enforcement of education, we are going to succeed. Because whenever there is a clan meeting, nobody misses. Yes. When the clan said every child must go to a school, if we find that a child is not at school at your home, this is the punishment. This is how we can cause this change. I submit. Thank you.
We should not only concentrate on children, because what I've realized, people hold on to their children until they top 18. Then they put off their hands from them. If we had only look at the children, then we are still missing it out. Meaning people are going to concentrate on educating the moment the child has reached 18 years, is no longer a child. They ignore them. Because I've handled cases where I have tried to talk to these people. Regardless of your son or daughter reaching 18 years, he's still a child. The nation knows him or her as a child, but to you, I mean as an adult, but you as a parent still remains a child. So you have to support. Otherwise, if we want to run away from educating our children, we shall never develop.
Much as it is done in the district, again, parents will lose for where they say. Can you name the government performance in municipality? You know the geometric one a year private school, where municipal union. Sure, where our community is a very big pillar. And now, give more training who primary. I mean, a full material education department. The school management committee, which are law is sub-county, but LC3, Kenya police. Che, go work at SMC, PTA, go work at police, Kimgan, SC3. Come mobilizing on while dying petrol Latin Matthew, your children, Kwan, Kemaro, will make a marrow video. Information about your charm. So, Joman Yang, which are our energy, and indeed, colonial population will matter because of involvement of leaders. Channel in the football around continent. Let us involve our local leaders. We are having it here. At the sub-county level, they will play a very big role.
My recommendation is that we should have this kind of stakeholders meeting times and again, so that we can speak one language. I've ever involved you in some of the community meetings, whereby you'll find a local leader talking a different thing contrary to education guideline. A case in point when we had problems in Shua West, in one of the sub-county. The LT3 got up and the chairperson and said, parents should not pay PTA. They should study free. We had to involve the chairperson, the LC5. We had a meeting with the community, and he did not now come for that meeting when he realized that the district stakeholders are going to his sub-county. So it is really paramount important that we really speak one language. And for that thing to happen, we need to have this kind of engagement time and again.
To ensure that we have appropriate policies in place. Policies are there to regulate decision-making and action. Unless you get a concrete basis of information, you are not able to do formulation of policy. This will inform our policy formulation and ensure that we carry on with the education we want our people to attain in the district.
That we need to continue with this dialogue up to a level that we can. Remaining with it here will not be good enough. Let's see how we can move this to the sub-counties, to whichever levels that we think we can manage, so that we bring the people who matter into the system in terms of their structures, so that they are supported and they understand and they get down to implement some of the key resolutions that we have come up with here, so that we see sometime we can move on. I believe that we can change.
Chị bảo nè nó nè, one way, và dù chinh qua cái chuyện mình nè nó nè, mình lọc phần quan nó về rồi. Anh biết là phố again to one day go get in report to enemy or bên mua cái mua, vậy quan nè là ngã mà nó mất thì cả đuộc của ruộng quan pin, chem Kitgum canh, cá đồ phơi nhé, chỉ cái tem này, cá đồ tè là cái tem cái này, cá đồ tịt cái tem cái này, cá đồ tè là quan cái tem này, cá đồ nhựa rồi cái tem này, cá foundation go cái tem này, cá PTA's members cái team gini siêu quẹo món này ye phun thì đâu report mà kia nó nhiều mà tiền tẹt tôi quan một quẹo quan một chi cả canh đã quẹo neo này rom mấy quan cái mẹ được thì kit mà đầu tiên nó đòi những cái gạt quan cái đồng kit mà đầu tiên là tiền không trả phải cái nó cái cái mà đầu tiên thì đòi những gạt quan cái thì tầm em mà cốt vào ai vậy tầm bài chết cuối đầu tiên nó chỉ là cái đồng phun thì nó chỉ là một Ero kone oi due ma beach hien ena dong ku nyim ku kama ke dong chak en tie but tie mo kene maga cher no tim cher ka ku ero kwan ma mer geno ber ka win pon no ti ka wona ni lu wot gi mano dong aga win pon ni inone e kar ma gen timo pe ja du pe di be pa pa ene wono ne ko achiel tie ket mano du pe ti ka wot kare ene wono be ni igang kwan yen kala tira ci igang kwan mer ci nong da poñ ci igang kwan ki dong ka gen ku no mer ko da ni class wono ni chawa mala poñ gen ki la tin kwan gi ber ker kala ci kit men no poñe ti man na wada da ikin wot ma ba ber ka wot ma ci district ma ci ki ta gang kwan fen ti da ena ye wono ni poñe Kongetie mano ketiga kwan ento bicer kadan kelas no gen poda mo no punya tika boko mek lo tuale ko chala dong after lunch mo ni cha biro punya dok kan boko lo kan be no ketika tu kan wa ke teacher ngar mo madong ber do wi no war te pe en wono ne be do gina chier ma pera te kwan ma tika kilo do ki pen ma gor Kitgum District.
So if everybody is contributing, what are the key challenges we are finding? There are different challenges that we are finding that hinders the performance of education in the district. One, we have community pillars. Under the community pillars, we have the parents, the guardians, the benefactors. What are they doing? We realize that when we talk about the community pillars, this is where I need to talk in the local language. The community pillars, when no one Paul Nunyoro, come give watch, dog pegamar, lock which you poignant, chewing ben and knock, he come lock no foigne. Or where Okayin name Quam, the church, Pitima Bay, a district gang, ten lockany, Nunyuru Peker chewing. Lunyuru peker chungi ka lopo ko lo tino gi we kwano be maber. Me ario. Pero tie to twal e lopo mat ke nyam jami moga ta. Eno bene kero wa lo tino mak tino kwana ye. Yen ben lu nyam jama ta, yen ben lu mara ta. Yen ben kero wa kom, yen ben peker chungi or kwan. Man tiki pero no waneno. Ma wero la nyoro pegi chawa mene no book pa la tien ne kala tien no du ki ga kwan la tien ben pe mi book pot la nyoro ne ka du ki ga kwan ba pat ki schools ba walk within the town mano gin ma wano ne donc kin ma la nyoro ben pegi ne book pa la tien no gi be pegi nge cha ma lo tien no gi du ke ga lu tien ben ko no du ga chwan ko po du ga chwan la nyoro ben teacher pa tien ngata supervising lo tien pe well results pa lo tien no ilo kom kwan ki choy Unyoka go drugu, miri pala nyur ni wachi chet ka kwan chet ka choch bene pere mano gen ma wana ne areas mo kene ti ko mo ma tere pe ni chan ne a ki ko wach ko mo wan wo wach ni o we o polo nyuro pegiti ka mi je ma mi go mi scholastic materials ma mi the books kalam chene mo ma nok me ko ni la tiene me cham school pegi ye ben wa cholo unyo chwalo wa muranga nyo chwalo wa nyo gi bere pegi ye mi la tiene bere school pien gen yang gi kwan kitu yang wa kwan kitu la ba jam neno gen malo nyuri timo we ko ponye be wor no be ma wan neno anda basic tanti look any ponye ma ping ma chapki me we ko wan ma mede wa chera ni malo ka wa lo basic education a chapki me ponye me chako mede rwa mala mal e rwa ma pat ma wan wati yan gen ma wan no kene ma waneno still under basic education wanen ne pero benetie ki pachi wa ma pat ilok me koro ilok me loin pien ka kon ke maro metian puru wa ho mien metian puru wa ho ke no poke cha di kala nyur man ti pat anga manero jam pala tien ne la tien ti mere don in isolation we la tien twer kwan cha mo ken ki watch it drop out of school la tien bere twer mede ke kwan ento kwan gi na en yengeo le cherpe o school man ge ma wan ne aduogi me fonye kon pero ni outcome me wan lo ye aduogi me fonye do wano no ne wa anywa kilo dire ma go beri ka choka matien ni fonye matien eneno lokom loke ni dore lokom chira ngo ma mi ro be kwede ma kwa ko ponye we ponyo yope ke kabelo ma era dugi me wan ne ni pen me pieli kada dugi no bertie kar enene waneno ni Kitgum District Kitgum District pieri obu wen ma wa team assessment ye Kitgum District tin nama pieri o we biro ikom pieri o we abu wen manu wajani ngo manu wajani wa tiki teacher timo mo pol ena teacher timo pol pe mi ro wachi mo wanga to no pian ambene pa tim gilma mi ara tim wa ponyo betie chika kan ayi wan bedo ka nyam lok mate mi aduogi me ponye wane mane under basic education ene mo wane lo kwan kili pok mati chura mangai lo tieno ho maro time kin lo tieno mati iklaja dek mi o kere klaja biro no wane bene i district e kin awobe ki anyera kidong the national program tienene in national no percentage ne wajini ngo no ni percentage wa me Kitgum ne no duchu ti marach ma tet twa o we ko man dong watika wachini ka dong percentage ti marach ko ma wati ma ngo so enini penye lo tien wa mono gi kwano o beru tich wa duchu lo tien wa mono pe kwano o beru tich wa duchu ti dong is our responsibilities ne wakatu ki strategies ma pat ma loke lok mu kene continued learning ma no ne lo tiena mu kene po me ko dok gan kwan o ke lo pe ko me nywa chon no me ki school tiena mu kene do ber ki wach ko mo po me ko dok school me no under community pillar ma wano ne pe ko me achiel pe ko me ario wano chiaro i office ma malo pa DEO gi kao gi DIS gi chairman ke RDC gi dok don ti kenyo wati ye luponye wati ye SMC wati ye PTA pero ma wan no me achiel luponye no district PN wage bill me choy lo teach tie la paint twal o the wage bill pay ye recruitment what the men when luponye o ma chalo district akone tie school piara bon wen bi achiel ma chalo government aided kidong private schools gitiki pero schools mo kene no ti lo ponya beach nya bichiel no school ti wa klaja beer schools mo kene ma mi be kilo ponya par beach no ti kilo ponya bon wen schools ma mier be kilo fonya piara rio no te kilo fonya pa man pero matie ma gor matie within kenyo bene gor dok tie ki fony do fonya pol pitika fonyo wan ba be kila pok o weo kadong igin ma wano timo wano lok me kwang ti marach ti twali ki pa ji kuje manyote ni lo fonya bene o mi ko dok ki mini gi fonye mo e kid me fonyo kwang ki bene pingo lo fonya pe timo chuoro mabe pien yer ko nyang pien ka lo timo pe timo chuoro mabe tien lo fonya pe mi mabe botke o mi yer bene ki improve
it alone. So let's look at effective completion. If we have a teacher, do they have the qualification? Especially for infant classes, by the way, we have a big challenge. At times we do not want to open our linen in public. There are people who do not know how, she said it, they don't know how to teach reading. But they are the infant teachers. So how is it that we are going to support these people? Yes, completion is one thing, I know. But when I go to the schools, when I get there is that challenge, I tell them, concentrate on teaching reading and writing in local language and in English and literacy. Take and the numeracy. Take only 3 things. Don't put all those things. You see, there are many topics we have. Our sub-county, it begins with our home, our school, our sub-county, it goes. But if you are that teacher who wants to be obedient, you'll want to cover and you'll even prepare, but you'll be doing it alone. Because for me, if I go to school, I want to check on the teacher, what I do, I check on the children. I don't check on you. Then I'll tell the teacher, you are not teaching. Because what matters is the teacher teaching, and that is our challenge. With infant, we have methodologies of teaching reading, and many pretend they cannot do it. And that's what is killing us. So when they go again, other teachers are also pretentious. When it gets to up and up, the other one did not bring them well. We have a big blame game in the schools. He did not do it well, I cannot make them understand because the children cannot comprehend, they cannot whatever. That is the blame in the schools. Now this is the gist of the matter. So if P1 is not taught well, at times P1 tries, is supposed to give the mantle or the baton to P2. You find that P2 teacher is finished, cannot continue. It's like the children are taken back to the pit. It gets to P3, and it is very difficult for the department to align that P1 must be a perfect teacher, P2 must be a perfect teacher, and P3. So when there is already a gap, one challenge, they don't work together to support each other. For you, you are teaching very well, your children can sound, your children can do this, it reaches the next class, this person is not doing anything much, and the other one does not care. Can you imagine this? This is the scenario in our schools.